So they said that we'll be going to see a show which would be similar to Ramlila. So I guess this is just a sneak peek of what it would be about.
इसलिए आप सभी से प्रार्थना है, आप सभी अपना अपना स्थान ग्रहण करें जितना शीघ्र हो सके।
Good morning to one and all. We will shortly be starting with the inaugural session of the 7th edition of India International Ramayan Mela 2024. Our chief guest for the day, Honorable Minister of State for External Affairs and Culture, Shri Meenakshi Lekhi, will be joining us very, very shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
संस्कृति और विदेश राज्य मंत्री श्रीमती मीनाक्षी लेखी जी का लेडीज एंड
Gentlemen, let's welcome her with a huge round of applause. Our chief guest for this day, Srimati Meenakshi Lekhi, Minister of State for External Affairs and Culture. This is an extravagant day, and in a few moments from now, we are starting with the inaugural ceremony for the day. We request everybody to be seated. We request everybody to settle down, as this is the 7th grand edition of India International Ramayan Mela 2024, and we are all set to get started with the inaugural ceremony of this auspicious event.
नमस्कार देवियों सज्जनों, बेहतरीन एक परंपरा है जहां दीप प्रज्वलन के यानी लैम्प लाइटिंग के माध्यम से हम सभी के कल्याण की, सभी की वेलबींग की कामना करते हैं। दिव्य सज्जनों, महर्षि वाल्मीकि रचित रामायण न सिर्फ भारत की सांस्कृतिक, धार्मिक और सांस्कृतिक एकता का सूत्रधार है, बल्कि भारत और दुनिया के उन तमाम देशों के बीच एक कॉमन लिंक है जहां जहां रामायण की परंपराएं जो हैं वो फलती फूलती रही हैं। भले ही उनमें आस्था और विश्वास का रंग अलग हो, लेकिन इंटरनेशनल रामायण मेला का 7वां एडिशन है और ICCR इस वर्ष 24 को ईयर ऑफ कनेक्टिंग द वर्ल्ड थ्रू रामायण के रूप में भी मना रहा है।
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 7th edition, 7th grand edition, and ICCR has decided to celebrate it as the year of connecting world through Ramayana. This is the theme for this year. The ceremonial lamp has been lighted, and we now request our dignitaries to have a curatorial walk. With us, we have artists performing from 7 countries for the next 4 days here with us.
माननीय विदेश और संस्कृति राज्य मंत्री श्रीमती मीनाक्षी लेखी जी, उपस्थित कई देशों में साहित्य, नृत्य, संगीत और दृश्य कला के उत्कृष्ट रूपों को जन्म दिया है। प्रेम, कर्तव्य और धार्मिकता की इन कहानियों ने कवियों, चित्रकारों और कलाकारों की कल्पनाओं को प्रज्वलित किया है। उनकी विचार प्रक्रिया और सामाजिक सोच, दर्शन और चेतना को प्रभावित किया है। आज
Ambassador Kumar Tulhi, Anju ji, Ambassador Anju, who's the deputy here with ICCR, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Pleasure and honor being here, and especially inaugurating this festival called Ramayan, the 7th edition, is to showcase to everyone the values which Indian society possesses. Many a times people would wonder, how is it that Indians conduct their business in a certain way and can be identified across? I must say that in spite of the challenges which history and the time threw on us, the resilience of the people, the faith of the people is something which is to be respected, and especially the patience of the people. And that patience comes from an epic like Ramayana, which is history for us. And that history which repeatedly tells us that path of righteousness is not needed because you are selfish, because you want things for yourself, but because you have the capacity to work for others in spite of challenges, not because circumstances are in your favor. And ultimate truth will prevail. Load or shipload of people were transported from India by the imperialist powers of that period. And I look at them, you know what they carried with themselves? In that moment of desperation, they carried Ramcharitmanas with them. And I wonder about them, I seriously wonder about them, that 100+ years have gone past. And the faith, look at the faith of these people who were enslaved actually, because slavery got finished in Europe. And at that point in time, these people were taken in as so-called endangered labor. And this indentured labor signed some agreements. So we call them Girmitia because they couldn't pronounce agreement. They would call it Girmitia. This Girmitia community, where families got divided, husband in one field, wife working in another, the child in the third. And at a point in time when we were forced to grow indigo, not getting the right price for growing indigo, so they could not sustain themselves. It was unsustainable agriculture. They could not even grow wheat and rice for themselves. And with that background, they were taken out of this country. You know what sustained them? And they did not become terrorists. They did not start killing people. They did not go on a wrong track. Ramcharitmanas. Their faith in Lord Ram that one day the right will prevail over wrong. And after a wait of 100+ years, the right did prevail over the wrong, and they became free nations in their own right, and they continued to tread the path of righteousness. And it just doesn't stop me from being amazed at the resilience, at the faith, and the value which Ramcharitmanas has for this community. And that is why Ramayana, in terms of faith, the moral, ethically correct behavior becomes so relevant, that how a king should conduct his or her business, how important it is for the wife to bring up the children right, how important it is that wife who is the princess herself, when questioned, chooses to go to Valmiki ashram rather than go to her own parental home where she was a princess. She could have gone with her other brother-in-laws and others who were kings and princes in their own right, but to establish the right value to the society and giving them the message that this is who we are, and this is what Raghupati's family is all about, and the value system it sustains. I must say, righteousness, truth, duty, and that's what triumphs, and thus Ramayana continues to remain very relevant. No matter which time period we look at, the story keeps repeating itself in various parts, in various forms, and the resilience of the people who remain true to their faith, no matter whether they were shot, they were killed, they were, sticks and brutalization happened, but with all that as well, they remained true to the faith, and in a peaceful manner, they continued to ask for what is right. And after 550+ years and otherwise 700+ years, Ram gets a temple for itself is a big deal for all the ones who have faith and belief in the rightful conduct. And that's what this moment represents. The triumph of good over evil. Ultimately, the good will prevail, and those who are causing atrocities and pain in the society will not be remembered. What will be remembered is the name of Ram, because it's the ideal which gets worshipped, not the evil. They may be victorious temporarily, but what gets to be reminded is the value that society needs to possess. And even internationally, I mean, I just described so many other countries. I got to see one presentation in some of the European countries also, where the theatre groups have produced their own Ramayana, and they wanted to perform. I'll have a conversation with RDG subsequently. Maybe we can have those groups as well to perform, and several other groups who will be seeking the performance of Ramayana in their country. So we could send the groups as well. But thank you, friends, for being here, carrying the message of Ram in our hearts, doing whatever best describes India and Indian value system, and describing that how easily Indians become part of the society in which they adopt to live, and in a correct way, not in a wrong way, but in a right way, right methodology, right way of living. And I usually say it's like a bowl of salad. They mix very well, they taste very good, but you can identify. You can pick this is a tomato and this is a cucumber. The fact is that you can pick that this person's an Indian, but you also know the person will conduct his or her business the way that society demands and expects, in a right manner, in a correct manner. And the value system comes from Ramayana, which is an ultimate story for all of us, and many other several parts of our, I call it branches, because we are all coming from the same source. So Buddhism, Jainism, everything has deeper connection with the same value system, and that gets to be exhibited once you start exploring the history. And because they are multi-layered history, officially 5,000-6,000 year old history, unofficially 10,000, 12,000 year old history. I mean, so there are going to be layers over layers over layers, but the source of Ramayana continues to be Valmiki Ramayana. That is considered to be the first literature through which we find the historical evidence, and there are multiple Ramayans, and of course each country has their own version. But wish you the best. Inauguration ceremony is just a formality to send out the message, but behind your cards is the schedule. I would expect all of you to keep coming back in between whenever you have time, or keep sending people who enjoy the performances.
Gentlemen, we have amongst us Agnihotri Bandhu, who are here from Tehzeeb ka Sheher Lucknow, and they are here all set to perform. So ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you a beautiful, mesmerizing performance by Agnihotri Bandhu. Let's welcome them.
मैं उपस्थित माननीय मीनाक्षी लेखी जी को, उन दोनों भाइयों का सादर वंदन, ICCR के सभी उच्चाधिकारियों और संपूर्ण ICCR परिवार, मीडिया पर्सन, जितने भी विशिष्ट अतिथिगण यहाँ हैं, उन सभी का हार्दिक अभिनंदन, स्वागत, नमन। इस पावन अवसर पर
Ramayana Mela.
एक बार आप सबके करतल ध्वनि के साथ अग्निहोत्री बंधुओं का हम आभार व्यक्त करना चाहते हैं। लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, बहुत बहुत आभार इनका, लखनऊ से पधारे, अयोध्या की धरा से, अवध प्रांत से, अवध क्षेत्र से, और भगवान श्री राम के प्रति आस्था के और भक्ति के भाव से ओतप्रोत जो प्रस्तुतियां उन्होंने दी हैं, उसके साथ हमारे इस अंतर्राष्ट्रीय रामायण मेले की शुरुआत हो रही है। राममय सब कुछ
And showcasing us the glimpse of Raja Abhishek, we have with us the Geox group from Bali, Indonesia, and they will be performing exclusively here at the 7th edition of Ramayana Mela.
here at the 7th India International Ramayan Mela / Festival.